Hey, Mr. Clash here with another best army for the base video, and today we're going to have a look at this internet base, bit of a well-known internet base, though it hasn't been around as long as some bases such as the General or the Cyanide base, Chief Pat's base, that sort of thing. But this base, okay, so normally what you have in this base, if you haven't encountered it already, is you have a Tesla here in these little moats, and then you can have the big bombs anywhere, but when you have a look at this base, there is not really too many places for the double giant bombs. It's going to be here most likely, and also here. They could be in these little other places up here and here and here. They could be, but they're usually not. They're usually in the core on this base. So having said that, you already know where all the traps are because it's pretty obvious where the traps are going to be. Sometimes someone might be tricky. They might put a Tesla elsewhere. However, usually they don't put the Tesla elsewhere. They usually just keep them in the moats. And then you have a whole range of different options in which to attack. You've got the air option coming in. Do I take out these two air defenses? Then I can come in. If I'm taking out the two air defenses, there's a range of ways you could do it. Do I get that sweeper? Then I can come in on down here with the sweeper this way, that sort of thing, you know, like you come in behind the sweeper because it's pretty easy to path looms to this air defense. And then once that sweeper's down, everything past the neck. There's a whole range of ways that you might want to attack this base. The expos are up on this one. Okay, so what we're going to have a look is at this failed attack first, about what went wrong on it, and then we're going to have a look at how I decided to do it instead of how it failed. So we'll just watch. You can see that this is an air attack coming in. So we'll just have a quick look at how this air attack went. I'll explain a few little problems with it as well, so you might be able to learn something from the fail at least. Okay, so we've got a wizard going down there, take out that thing. So you've got a golem here, golem up the top. That's a pretty wide funnel. That is actually quite a wide funnel. And now clearing all the trash in the middle. Not really sure. That does make sense now that you know. Now those wall breakers came in way too quick for each other. If there was a little bomb there, that would have wrecked the entire attack. Okay, so now cleaning all that trash out there made a little bit of sense because the bolts can come in. Jump spell down. So now you can see that it looks like he's going to take out these two air defenses, got the poison for the clan castle, and then coming in with the balloon portion. And it's the balloon portion where all the errors really start to come in, because this initial push in, even with the mid-20s heroes, is actually quite excellent. Okay, right there. Clan castle's down, air defense is down. These golems are tanking so much stuff. Balloons in. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in. When I saw this attack live, I was screaming at the thing. Start your balloons. Start your balloons. Everything is tanking onto these golems down here. You can come in and take all of this stuff out at the bottom. And it was almost like he was just waiting for everything to die. Now, second bad thing, this balloon's down here. What are these things doing? They have to go through all of this and the two Teslas. There's no way they're going to make all that. So in that case, get your balloons in heavy, because they have to do so much work on all these weapons at the beginning. And then it's like air skellies and just, it's all. Basically, the air portion started way too late. And then when it did start, it was all just a little bit too light and kind of hairy-fairy, really. There wasn't enough oomph in anything to try and power through any of the damage that they were getting, and they didn't need to get that damage because if the balloon portion was started earlier. So that's a very big lesson to learn with the balloon portion. Once your initial goal is done, which is what you want to happen, get your balloons going. But anyway, so what we'll do is, this is the base. Okay. So you know I'm an advocate of HOGS, and I'll just start the replay, then I'll pause it. Okay, there we go. And so you can have a look at my army. I'm basically doing a stoned go-ho on this base. And what is my logic? What is my plan? What is all that about? Well, I'm going to come in here. So golem down, golem down. Then I'll have my wizards for the funnel. So nothing, my king won't stray too much. Wall breaker in, jump spell down, third golem in, king in, queen in. Now I want to point something out that's pretty important about my wizard deployment. I don't just go line of wizards. I never do a line of wizards. I'm very particular about my wizards. I put them from the outside in. Outside, outside, in. Go outside, in. And that's really important because if the outside weapon goes down, the nearest thing for this wizard is in this way. If this goes down, the nearest thing then is this way. Same here, these three barracks. As each barrack goes down, this wizard paths in. He's got nowhere to go, so he's going to path in. And what's in the middle? My hole to go in. So then my funnel wizards, by definition, automatically become my enter the base wizards, and in they go to create the havoc. So this is why I'm getting double use. I'm only bringing 8 wizards, and then I'm saving 2 wizards for cleanup, which is something that I always do. So having done this, why hogs in this case? Well, I know where all the traps are. And it's pretty easy. My kill squad's going to come in. This double bomb will be nullified. The expo will be done. So this whole section is gone. I don't have to worry about that. This, not too bad. If I have a look at this archer tower here, the range is on this mortar, but by the time my golems come in, it's probably going to shoot my golems. So it's not really going to be an issue. The archer tower is not an issue. I'd send a couple of hogs on this mortar and they'll take all that out. So that's of no concern. A couple of hogs will deal with that. That's pretty good. The concern, if anything, is this area here. And in terms of what I need for my hogs is I need a heal here. That's it. That's where I need a heal. So I do have to have one heal there. I've got 3 heals. So the other heal will be wherever I feel I need them. If this doesn't go down, then I might need to heal the hogs here. But that is that's an on-the-fly thing. I'll see how things are looking. But with wizards and golems all tanking in the core here, and my queen going in, my queen should be able to take out these things pretty easily. And I think she can reach the wizard from there, so that should be able to go down as well. So with a couple of hogs on this, my queen in the core taking out, she should be able to reach these and that, and my golems taking out this part. That's only going to leave this part of the base for the hogs. And 24 hogs, although I will be spending some hogs here, so I'll have less than 24 with 3 heal spells, and 1 is definitely there because the king's there as well. And then the other one will be, I know where that bomb is because the first attack revealed it, so it just assumed that the other bomb is there. And then the other heals will be wherever I feel I need them. Seeing as there's 2 Teslas here, there'll probably be a heal up here somewhere, and then, like I said, I have the spare heal. So that's my logic on this attack. Why I chose hogs is I knew how to nullify the half the big threat, which is double bomb. That's it. There's only one other set, and it's most likely going to be here. So I could easily nullify that and take out an expo and kill the clan castle and the queen. They're the biggest threats to the hogs, and take out a really good portion of the base. After which time the hogs will just run around just doing what hogs do because they can. Okay, so having seen all of that, get rid of that. Let's have a look how that panned out. It was all over and done with in 2 minutes and less than 2 minutes. So around 2 minutes. So now, see my wizards outside in, and again outside in. Now watch how they path. They're running in towards the middle, and these left wizards, he's coming in. Now they're going over to the side, so they're not to help. So I've got 3 wizards going in and out of my 6. Now all the golems have gone in. I've got the jump spell. And the wizards are doing work. They're doing awesome amount of work. Now this wizard's going to come over. He's going to try and target that. Well, he's on the gold mine. So my queen's in. She's taking care of the bowler. She's going to zero in on the Tesla. I've got a couple of hogs that have just gone in on that mortar. They'll go in on that wizard now. Wizard tower, which is being taken out by my funnel wizard still, and the hogs. And now I've got, that's it. My queen's taken out all the rest of that stuff, and now I'm just coming in with the remainder of my hogs. Few hogs, few hogs, few hogs. I'll let them do their work. Put the heal spell down as they are needed, because they will path into that, because that's a closer thing from the other thing. They're all closer. And then these hogs over here, because if I put them over here, that's an obvious spot for a spring trap there. And I didn't want to lose 3 of my hogs straight away. And now, see, 2 Teslas. So it's like I said, keeping a heal spell for where I thought I needed them. And that's where I thought I need them. And then with 1 more heal spell, that's it. This wizard up here will take care of that archer tower. And now I knew there was no double bomb threats up there, so I didn't need to wait for the heel. I could just drop it down sort of early. So here they are, masses of hogs left, and the queen she's decided to come outside and shoot at a she shot through the wall, and now she's clean up, and there's my last cleanup was just gone down up here, and that's it. Just waiting for the inevitable to happen for my hogs to clean up. Now I dropped that wall breaker because I don't drop all my wall breakers if I don't need to, just in case it did a little bit of extra damage on that. It didn't, that was too far away from the wall to get some splash damage, but that is why I dropped that wall breaker, not because I thought I'd get through there. And that is it. It is game over for that base, and that is why I chose that army, because everything could be nullified by just going half of the threats to my hogs could be taken out just by jumping in with my kill squad and my golem. So you can see how I did the funneling there again, and you can see how there's nowhere left to go. They will path inside. I did the test wall breaker in case there was a little outside bomb there. Double poison on the clan castle. Queen in there going to help, so you can just concentrate on the queen now, and that is it. Game over. That wizard goes down. Hogs come in. Now I don't need to go massively hard on the hogs here. I've got a good number, and I'm not facing too many layers of defense as long as I have this covered. And that expo's only just targeted onto the hogs now, and all of this is getting distracted by my third golem, which is in there, and that is why I had the 3 golems. So but by the time the attack's finished, that is it. That is game over for the base. So thanks for sticking around to the end, but the question of the day: what do you call a man? It's another name question. What do you call a man who helps you get fit? Besides personal trainer, of course, and or motivator, or whatever you want to call it. What do you call a man who helps you get fit? You call him Jim. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Do leave the video a thumb up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of my attack versus the air attack, or how would you have attacked it, or how you may have attacked this base in the past. It's a bit of a common internet base. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video.